she wrapped her cell phone up in the bubble wrap with this package. And she got to the airport, and so she was going through security. Oh, and they went berserk when they, you know,
That's right.
it looked like a bomb. You know, this container with a phone taped to it.
Oh yeah, it looks crazy.
Oh,
yeah, it's
yeah.
exactly, and it would just show up as a black.
Yeah. So
So
she
what
had to take they had to take everything out and unwrap the thing, you know, and take the phone out and look inside and all that. So.
So let's try to get a couple of lines here
Okay.
that I think would help, and I'll record them on camera, but I'm recording the sound as well. I may or may not use it on camera, but just in case.
Sure.
you know.
Yeah.
But you know, it was really sweet to watch you and your wife walking together through the
Oh,
forest. You know, so I would love to have something that that I could use as a voiceover, something along the line of, you know, freedom means many things to me. The simplest of one is being able to walk with my wife and, you know, along a lake or a forest path or whatever, something along that line. But you have a gift with words, so I'll let you put it into your own words.
Okay. As if I'm talking to her, right?
Or in a way, it's the voiceover, so it's to the audience. We're seeing the world through your eyes.
Yeah.
So not as if you're talking to her.
Oh,
as if
okay.
You're talking
Yeah.
to,
Yeah.
This is generic.
Okay. Yeah. Well, you know, yesterday was 53 years since I was shot down and lost my freedom for 7.5 years. And now here we are in almost an idyllic situation in freedom that I could only dream of at the time. And to be in this wonderful, beautiful place, you know, just reminds me how precious freedom is. And so many people don't realize that precious nature of our freedom until they lose it. And of course, most people don't lose it. And so perhaps so many people don't appreciate the freedom that we, particularly as Americans, have. So I think about that a lot, you know, that we even, you know, sometimes I take our freedom for granted, and I have to remind myself, you know, that it's not something to be taken for granted. It's to be appreciated and used.
Beautiful. And then that was lovely. And then walking with your daughter, Dabney.
Yeah.
Something about, you know, what it means to just to be able to walk with her. You know, she's showing you this project she was involved in. But in your own words, give me something that was...
As if I'm talking to her?
No, this again is to the audience. This is just for that generic voiceover. Like, it could be like something along the line of, you know, I have the freedom to, on my daughter's lunch break, to meet with her and walk and see the project she's been working on. And
Right, yeah.
Something along that line.
Okay. Yeah, I had the opportunity the other day of meeting my daughter over the lunch hour, and we walked through Center City Park, which she was involved with in creating, and I'm just awed by the beauty of this place and the water, the sound of the water, the sight of the water, and to look around and see people of all colors and economic situations enjoying this place. Some people with their dogs, some people playing frisbee, and some people having lunch, and other people charging their cell phones. And I mean, it's just a wonderful thing to know that my daughter had something to do with a place that is so meaningful to a lot of people here in Greensboro. So I'm very proud of her and all that she's done for particularly in our town of Greensboro.
Beautiful. And if you could mention to some extent, when I left for Vietnam, my daughter was a week old.
Yeah.
When I returned, she was
Almost 8, yeah.
and it is special now for me to be able to be with her whenever we can. You know,
Yeah,
like
yeah,
that's-
yeah.
So if you could say something
Okay.
so that we understand the context of
Yeah. Well, when I left for Vietnam, my daughter Dabney was only 5 days old, and I never saw her again until after I came home after nearly 8 years. And so the next time I saw her, she was almost 8 years old. And but Marty had done such a wonderful job of keeping my image and so on in Dabney's mind, and she knew all kinds of stories about me, and I think in a way I was a real father to her, even though I was not there and I didn't know her. She didn't really know me, but I think we knew each other. And the first time that I actually saw her, we got in the car to go somewhere, and she asked if she could sit in my lap. And that just, was a bond that was formed right there, solidified right there. And it's been there ever since. And so now we're very lucky to have her be so close, only 3 miles away. And so we see Dabney and her husband Walker on a pretty regular basis and really enjoy their company. And we go to their house and they come to ours quite frequently. So that's a joy.
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful.